Hello everyone and welcome to the Pokebattler website. My name is Famous from FLW Videos. Today we are going to be talking about the top counters versus a Raikou. Why not go ahead and start this list out with a bang where we are talking about the Pokemon Garchomp. So Garchomp, as you can see, is fairly consistent, ranked out at that level 35. And if you are interested in trying to shortman this Pokemon, check this out. I think that you can do it with 3 fairly comfortably. So if you're doing it for a challenge or you're doing it from a rural community, definitely feel like you do have the confidence if you have yourself a Garchomp, and then maybe the second position Pokemon will be a solid one as well. But as you can see, we've got the best moveset being that double ground type moveset. And then when you take a look at the actual ratings, we got a 5-star on the damage, on the bulk, and then a 2-star on the consistency. Really, the only red flag for that is versus that Shadow Ball. You're not getting that extra resistances because it isn't an electric type move. So Garchomp, not necessarily the best in that case, but overall, definitely a solid option. So let's get a move into the number 2 spot. We've got Groudon, our first legendary Pokemon out of this list, so definitely good to see it in the top 6. So we've got the best moveset of that Mud Shot, Earthquake, and then as far as the ratings are concerned, it does get at least a little bump up in that consistency over Garchomp. Definitely a solid Pokemon as far as the rankings are concerned. You're seeing a lot of number 2 spots, so it's basically just slotting in right behind that Garchomp. So Groudon is definitely a solid option if you want to use it. Just go about it from the double ground. Into the number 3 spot is Mamoswine. So Mamoswine, definitely a great Pokemon from the ice perspective, but don't forget about its performance from the ground typing. You can use Mud Slap and Bulldoze, the first time we've seen those moves, but it is holding out pretty consistently at that number 3 spot. As far as its rating is concerned though, we've got a 5-star on that damage, that's good. The bulk is dropping a little bit, but hey, that's expected due to its stats. We'll still give it a check mark. And the consistency is a 3. So it's at least higher than a Garchomp. I think most people dedicate their Mamoswines to the ice typing, but if you do want to use it as a backup, definitely feel free to use it from that ground typing. Number 4, we've got Rhyperior. Now, this is a Pokemon I could see a lot of people dedicating specifically to the ground typing, or potentially the rock, just depends on what you want to use it for, but at least this way you will get some use out of it. We've got 5-star on the damage, 5-star on the bulk, and then the consistency is a 3-star, so definitely getting 3 checks across the board. Consistently holding out at that number 4 spot, occasionally in at the number 3, so that's something to consider. This Pokemon is a solid option. And then when we move into its predecessor, or its pre-evolution, Rhydon. Rhydon's not that bad. I mean, this is really cool when you have a situation where the pre-evolution does well. It's got a 4-star on the damage, 4-star on the bulk, 3-star on the consistency, Mud Slap, Earthquake. Definitely a solid option. Who knows, maybe if you've got yourself weather boosted options and you don't have yourself a Sinnoh Stone, this could be a really solid option, consistently ending up at that number 5 spot. I would honestly say that this is 100% the budget Pokemon out of all of these options. And then finishing up into the number 6 spot, we have Donphan. Now Donphan just needs some usability, so if you do have one, definitely go about it from the ground typing. It's a little bit all over the place. We've got 4-star damage, and then we've got 3-star on the bulk. We're going to give that one an X. And then the consistency, however, is bringing it up with a 4-star. The first time we have seen a 4-star on the consistency. So definitely consider using Donphan. Hopefully you did enjoy this video covering the top 6. Definitely check out some of the simulations below on the Pokebattler website to see if you want to check out some other Pokemon.